And what's cracking, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is going to be today's update on Cardano. I am speaking very fast because I feel like I am under pressure with price action here. Look at this chart. Cardano is ripping. We freaking broke right out of the beautiful ascending triangle. I gave you the play. Did you follow the levels? You know, at one point, I can only give you so many trade setups. You know, I cannot preach patience and then give you a trade setup on every video. It just makes no sense. It's contradictory, right? So as far as Cardano is concerned on its levels, guys, we have broken out of, the ascending triangle-like formation. And if I have to go ahead and take the measured move of that ascending triangle-like formation, plot it on the break. Have we met the measured move just yet? No, we have not, okay? The measured move of the ascending triangle formation comes in at around 45 cents. So it appears that Cardano wants to make its way up there. But what's happening right now, guys, you know, I mean, we saw the crypto market take a pullback all day today, okay, for the most part. But I want you to check out Cardano's pullback here, all right? Get on over to the 1 hour time frame. Just let's adjust that scale and look at that previous 1 hour candle. Look at the freaking pickup on there. That is, wow, look at this candle right now. That is so much information, okay? What kind of information is that? Well, that's telling you just how short people feel on Cardano. And I think it was very, very glaring in the comment section from the previous Cardano analysis that I did. A lot of you were upset. I mean, I gave you guys it was a bullish analysis because the chart was bullish, okay? You got to take the information for what it's giving you. You got to be price agnostic. I understand that Cardano was painful, but what you need to understand, now you understand that Cardano's meltdown, let's get on to that weekly time frame very quickly. This was very, very unforgiving. A lot of you probably lost position on here. Okay, because on those relief rallies, that was not much of a relief. A lot of people probably got really disgruntled with Cardano and ended up selling at the bottom. And now they are just so pissed off that Cardano is actually rallying from here. But like I said, if you want to be a part of the move, if you want to be a trader and make money in this market, you got to be price agnostic. Okay, check your emotions at the door. All right, you got to come back in, hit the refresh button, you know, right click refresh, start a fresh slate. Alrighty, what you need to understand is that if this is the market cycle, okay, accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown, we are at this juncture right here. So what are you saying? You're just gonna give up on all the rest of the move to come because you're still disgruntled? Right? Just check your biases at the door. If you want to wait for those good bid opportunities, wait for them, okay? Now, in the last video, we went over a really, really good bullish trade setup, right? Get on over to the daily time frame. You'll see it right here. This beautiful ascending triangle formation. I told you that, hey, the neckline comes in at around 39 cents. If we start clearing 39 cents and we hold that as support, at that point, we can expect continuation to the upside because at that point, this beautiful ascending triangle formation would have triggered. Now, question is, now a lot of people are looking at this move, be like, okay, can we get a pullback here? Can we get a pullback here? Well, you guys know the process, right? Step number 1 of our process is the Mango dashboard. Let the Mango dashboard guide you, all right? Now, get on over to the Mango dashboard. I just finished an analysis on Caspa. So if you guys are interested in Caspa's analysis, go ahead and check it out. You'll find it on the channel. But anywho, Mango Dashboard, app.mangoresearch.co. We use the dashboard to get us into those amazing, amazing trades. It helps us filter out the coins worth looking at. There are thousands and thousands of cryptocurrencies. How do you know which one's got the better trade setups? Well, the dashboard is going to help you with just that. And more importantly, it's going to help you understand whether or not to expect a pullback on any of your favorite cryptocurrencies that you are currently looking at. Alrighty, let the dashboard guide you in terms of those amazing high-level insights. Now let's go ahead and filter out Cardano from this list. First off, I want to see if the trading volume is picked up on Cardano. It's picked up, but not that much. Oh my God, I'm laughing, guys, because I'm telling you, people are finding themselves short Cardano. It's giving me pause in that I feel like as soon as Cardano gets up to these critical regions of resistance, I don't think there are going to be a lot of sellers there. The people who had to sell, I think, just capitulated and sold. Okay, I think the only market participants we're likely going to see at resistance are the people capitalizing on the swing trades. So it's going to be people taking profits and the short sellers if people are brave enough to short Cardano when the momentum is this bullish. All right, so with that, let's get into the drop down. All right, ADA USDT, we have bullish trends across the board, and this makes a lot of sense because Cardano right now is rallying. It's a beautiful, beautiful uptrend. We have positive returns on all time frames, okay? Hell, look at the returns on the 2-day time frame, 55%. This trend flipped long 41 days ago. And you guys need to understand that these returns are based on when the reversal actually came in. All right, so if you guys want to keep up with Cardano's trends, if you are someone right now in a Cardano trade and you want to see where this trend is at, make sure you're setting in alerts right here. All you got to do, honestly, is just click that button right there and it's going to set an alert for Cardano. So every time the trend flips, you're going to get an email when that trend has flipped. Now, as far as Cardano's trends are concerned, long trends across the board, returns also positive, positive, positive. No flags for concern, so there are no bearish flags just yet. The only thing that's giving me pause right now is the volatility, okay? The volatility is those high frothy numbers, but 2 days saying 13 is very healthy, very, very healthy. Tell me that if the Cardano bulls want to pick this up on those higher time frames, they can. They have a lot more juice left in them. However, because the lower time frames are flashing these high red numbers, we could potentially see a pullback on the lower time frames, okay, but into higher time frame support. So if we get a bounce, it's going to be on the higher time frame support level. So just to show you what it is that I'm talking about. All right, so this is an uptrend, okay? This is the 4-hour pullback, right? This bounce right here will happen on a higher time frame level. Now, it's important that you guys have your eyes on those higher time frame levels. So you can see that we have that W-like formation. We are threatening to trigger the W. If we trigger the W formation, guys, the measured move is only at 94 cents. All right, and that's what I'm always going to tell you guys, to be price agnostic if you want to catch the profitable trades. Don't get too emotional, even if you lost your Cardano position. Alrighty, refresh, get back in, evaluate the chart. Okay, remember, even emotions, you got to reevaluate your emotions and freaking hit the refresh button on your emotions as well. It's a brand new trade. You don't know anything about Cardano. Okay, but the next range is only a good 112%. The next target is at 94 cents. On a theoretical standpoint, this is still resistance. We have not cleared resistance. For us to be like, okay, Cardano's cleared resistance, we need to see weekly candle closes over this level. Okay, only then can we be like, all right, that's a good trigger. This W-like formation has been activated. Alrighty, so far we don't have that just yet. So that's just a quick heads up on that. So now the upper threshold of this resistance comes in at around 45 cents. So now with that, let's go back into that previous chart. I should adjust this this level right here. Give me a second. Okay, it's at 45 cents. This was the wrong level on my chart. Cool. So and notice, you know, that ascending triangle. So at the very least, I'm saying that we get up to this ascending triangle. Let me just take you there. This ascending triangle, the measured move, we're going to get up to the measured move, I think, today. So from where price is at right now to the top of the range, that's still a good, what was that? A good 4% more to the upside for Cardano. But now let's consider the pullback opportunity. You know, when do we really see that pullback? For that, I want you guys to get on over to your 4-hour time frame. Alrighty, so here we are, Cardano on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, we're getting a bit of a pullback. Would I be adding to my position right here? Now, I already have an active Cardano position. Would I be adding to my position right here? No, I would not. It's in the middle of the range, and my risk to reward on this ad would be very, very poor. Okay, from where price is at right now to the next region of resistance, that's a good 3.82%, but I'm risking a lot. I'm risking price potentially coming down to the bottom of this range, which is going to be a good 7% drop for me, right? Now, for those of you wondering, okay, Krisha, do you think we could actually make that 7% drawdown? I mean, sure, we could. This is still a weekly level, and if you consider the weekly picture, you know, price could end up doing something like this. This is very, very plausible, highly plausible. And notice, even if price does this on the weekly time frame, it would still be a very bullish and a very healthy picture. Alrighty, but now question is, can we actually get down here once again? At this point, we're just gonna have to wait and watch as to how price action reacts off of this current range. What I potentially will be looking for, I'll be catching the mid of this range right here. Okay, and you can see that the mid comes in at around, what is this? 42.4, okay, 0.424, that is the mid, and you can see just how well price even respected it when it did break, held it as support on 1, 2, 3 candles until we actually saw continuation to the upside. So that midpoint is being respected right now. If I start seeing candle closes underneath the midpoint, only then will I really look for downside for Cardano. I do believe we have a bit of an FVG gap there. Let's get on over to the dashboard. Let's get into the charts. 4-hour time frame. Guys, for those of you who have the dashboard, start using your FVGs for those amazing bid opportunities. It's going to basically show you these pockets in the market where there was a lot of inefficiency, and usually when these pockets are identified on the chart, prices tend to get pulled into them. All right, so these are amazing bid opportunities to be had, so make sure you're taking note of them. Now you can see here that this FVG, which comes in from around 41 cents, going all the way down to 40 cents, also lines up with what? It lines up with a weekly region of support, and this is the kind of confluence that you want to see to catch some amazing bid opportunities. But now this meltdown into the FVG is only possible if we take out this 42 cent level. So wait on the break of 42 cents before anticipating any lower. As far as the higher level trends are concerned, guys, I mean, I've been going over the dynamic indicator with you guys for a very long time now. Alrighty, and the dynamic indicator has kept us on the right side of Cardano throughout this entire markup phase. Right, so make sure you're always heeding to the dynamic. Now, for those of you who want access to the Mango dynamic indicator, you're going to find it on the mango.com/dynamic. If you sign up, that's when I'm going to grant you access on TradingView. This is, of course, for those of you who do not want to wait on me to give you guys updates, okay? But for those of you willing to wait, I will be updating you on these levels on every Cardano analysis that I do. All right, so make sure you're hitting the sub and the bell icon if you guys want to keep up. But right now, the 12-hour dynamic levels, for those of you who want to take note of them, go ahead and do so. They're coming in at around, it's a very tiny range, but we're looking at 39 cents, 0.3996 to 0.3981. I will be annotating it on my screen right here. All right, so go ahead and take note of it if you want to do so. So until we break this, I will not be expecting any deeper pullbacks for Cardano. Right now, there is more chances of further upside than downside. But yeah, Cardano looking absolutely looks absolutely spectacular here, guys. I'll say this though, I know that a lot of you are probably in pain and you're wondering, are we going to get that pullback? Should I bid here? Should I not? Like, I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bid here. I cannot. I already have a position. I'm not going to put myself in a sticky spot just to, just to catch this extra 3% up to resistance. It makes no sense for me, right? But I'll say this, as soon as we get more price action unfolding on this chart, okay, and if there is another trade setup that shows itself, I will be bringing it up to your attention. So make sure you're hitting the sub and the bell icon. Now, guys, I cannot stress this enough. If this is the cycle, okay, we are here, right? There is still all of this to go. And yes, you're going to make money in this entire phase of the market. But the main question is, can you capture that money? There's no point in you seeing green accounts and green trades, all that plus. Oh, unrealized profits. Do you know how to realize your profits? Because if there's one common denominator amongst a lot of traders out there, is that many of them do not know how to capture profits. Right? If you find that you are in that boat and you do not know how to capture your profits, this is the time to be thinking about those things. Think ahead, prepare ahead. Because the only thing that's going to stand between you and the money is your knowledge and your skill. And also, guys, before I wrap up, I was just about to end this, and yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to Jeremy once again, Mango Sproutling. He says, just finished the module 5 on precision, support, and resistances, and I have to say, it's a masterclass. You killed it. Thank you so much. You don't understand just how much these emails make my day. He said it makes and this is a good thing for a lot of Sproutlings out there. Jeremy goes on to say how the last 3 lessons that I added to Module 5 gave him a lot more clarity in actually understanding precision, support, and resistances. All right, so if you guys have not caught that, please go ahead and do so. I uploaded 3 more lessons to this, which was 4 pointers, all right, as well as top-down approach to precision levels. This is essentially an example on Cardano, actually. So definitely go ahead and check it out. And also, I give you guys another lesson on appraising support and resistance levels, all right? The few things that you need to look out for to determine whether or not a support or resistance level is strong or is it weak? Is it more likely to break? So go ahead and give it a watch. And of course, for those of you looking to jump in, you guys can find the Sprouts program on the mango.com/sprouts. Early bird sale is still on, but as soon as I drop the last module of the program, the sale will end. So just a quick heads up, I will be linking this down in the description below. And also Jeremy goes on to ask, will you be able to touch base on leverage trading? Yes. Okay, it's going to be a brief introduction on leverage trading that way, because I know that as soon as we get into the rest of the bull run, many of you guys are going to be inclined to put on leverage trades. I cannot stop that. But what I can do is make sure that when you are getting into these leverage trades, when you're navigating around these interfaces in any of the exchanges that you're on, I want to make sure that you're going in prepared and you know exactly what information matters. All right, what you need to be watching out for when you are in a leverage trade. So I'm going to be approaching leverage trading in that vein. All right, but for those of you looking for more advanced techniques when it comes to leverage trading, okay, and risk management, because you need to understand that trading, you got your technical analysis, you got your execution, but then you have this bigger portion, which is your risk management. And Sean combines all three in the seed program, and he packs a freaking punch. It's super comprehensive. So if you have the time and if you are looking for that challenge, well, go ahead and check out the seed program. I will also be linking that down in the description below. Cool beans. Now, yeah, this is all I have for you guys on Cardano. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, and I will see you now in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.